An immersive English story from your future allows you to step into a world that feels both familiar and unknown. A world shaped by your choices, your dreams, and the possibilities that lie ahead. This type of narrative helps English learners strengthen listening and reading skills by following detailed descriptions, emotional reflections, and forward-looking scenes. The future becomes a space where language and imagination work together. When learners position themselves as the main character, they become more engaged and more attentive to the rhythm and meaning of every sentence. The story begins with a vision of your future self waking up in a quiet home built with modern technology that responds gently to your voice. The room brightens as the day starts, and a soft reminder lists your plans. Your future life feels organized yet full of discovery. As you prepare for your day, you reflect on how far you have come. You remember years of learning, practicing, and improving, and now you use English naturally in your professional and personal life. This moment sets the tone for an immersive journey where language learning merges with self-development. You step outside and walk through a peaceful street filled with people from many different countries. English is the shared language, and every conversation you overhear becomes a learning opportunity. You listen to two neighbors discussing a community project, and you notice how they express agreement and offer suggestions. You pass a small shop where a traveler asks for directions, and the shop owner explains slowly and clearly. These everyday scenes help you strengthen your understanding of natural English expressions. By imagining yourself in this future setting, you create a powerful environment for deeper listening and comprehension. As the story continues, you travel to a community center where people gather to share ideas, solve problems, and develop new projects. You have been invited to present a plan for an international collaboration, and you feel confident because you have prepared carefully. When you enter the room, you hear voices in English from different regions of the world. Each speaker has a unique accent, and this helps you train your ear to understand diverse forms of spoken English. You greet the group, introduce your topic, and explain your goals. The listeners respond with thoughtful questions, and you answer clearly. This future scenario strengthens your ability to handle professional communication in English. After the meeting, you join a small discussion group focused on education and personal growth. Members share stories about their progress and challenges. One person describes a breakthrough moment in learning vocabulary, while another explains a new technique for improving pronunciation. You listen closely, noticing the different structures they use to express opinion, experience, and motivation. When it is your turn, you explain how immersive storytelling has helped you imagine real situations and practice language in a meaningful context. The group appreciates your perspective, and several members ask you to share your approach in a future workshop. In the afternoon, you visit a research hub where scientists and innovators work on future technology. You observe a demonstration of a learning device that adapts to each user. The presenter explains the concept in English, and you follow every detail with ease. This moment reminds you of your earlier struggles with complex vocabulary, and you feel grateful for your steady progress. The immersive story continues to unfold, showing how your dedication has opened new opportunities in your future life. The final part of the story takes place in a quiet garden on the edge of the city. You sit on a bench surrounded by tall trees, soft light, and distant sounds of people enjoying the evening. You open your journal and begin writing in English about everything you experienced during the day. You describe the clarity of the conversations, the confidence you felt during the presentation, and the satisfaction of using English naturally in every situation. This reflective process deepens your learning and strengthens your connection to the language. As you continue writing, you begin to outline new goals for your future self. You decide to improve your storytelling ability, expand your vocabulary in science and culture, and practice listening to different accents. The garden becomes a peaceful space where language and imagination merge. You visualize yourself attending international conferences, traveling to new countries, and collaborating on creative projects. Each imagined experience becomes a form of immersive practice that prepares you for real opportunities. Before you leave the garden, you take a final moment to reflect on your journey. You realize that this immersive English story is more than a narrative. It is a roadmap. It guides you toward confidence, clarity, and independence. It shows you that your future self communicates with ease, listens with understanding, and expresses ideas with precision. As you walk home, you feel motivated to continue learning. The story reminds you that the future is shaped by your actions today, and that every step you take brings you closer to the fluent, capable person you imagine.